As you can tell from AIR's forecast, winter is far from over in the Upper Peninsula, and that is always a good reminder to remember the rules of the road. Joining us this morning is Ben Eckola from Michigan State Police. How are you doing?
Great, thank you.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. And so, today we're kind of talking about, what people need to do on the road, because there's been quite a few accidents, and especially impacting Michigan State Police lately, correct?
There have been. Just in January, we had 7 of our patrol cars hit. So our troopers are on the side of the road, and they got hit. So it's been a busy start of the new year here for many of our troopers.
Right. Yeah, and especially the troopers are on the side of the road. They're helping somebody, and then there's this whole other situation that they got to take care of because their cars just got hit too. So this kind of involves the move over law, right?
Yes. So here in Michigan, we do have what's called the move over law, as you mentioned. And what that requires of drivers is that if they are approaching emergency vehicles, whether it's a police car, fire department vehicle, ambulance, that they slow down at least 10 miles an hour under the speed limit and then move over into that opposite lane if it's safe to do so.
Okay, and that's for is that kind of for any first responder vehicle, is if you see those bright flashing lights?
Yep, so any first responder vehicle, if those flashing lights are on, and it could also be road service vehicles like tow trucks or utility vehicles like garbage trucks. If they're on the side of the road and they have those flashing lights activated, then you need to slow down and move over if possible.
Right, and especially this time of the year, the roads are icy, they're slick, they're slippery.
Right.
This is probably the most important time of the year to remember that.
It is. The added weather with the snow and the ice, in general, just makes travel more difficult. So it can have an additional effect if you're going too fast for conditions or something like that.
Right. Is there anything else you think drivers, motorists should know, especially this time of year?
Just again, we talk about just making sure you're driving safely. This time of year with the ice and snow, a lot of that is speed related, so making sure that you prepare ahead of time for the ice and the snow. Make sure you're driving at appropriate speeds, and make sure that you're keeping off your phone, limiting distractions, and those type of things are definitely good ideas as well.
Right. Yes, we're going to catch up more with you next hour. Thank you so much for being here this morning, Ben.
Great to be here.
Yes, and we will be right back in 3 minutes with My UP Sports.